When your dog jumps, spins, or ignores a cue during an exciting moment, they are not acting out of defiance. Their nervous system is experiencing pure acceleration. They have learned how to hit the gas, but they simply do not yet have the physical infrastructure to brake. Our goal is not to suppress that natural drive or drain their personality. Instead, we are going to build an internal regulation system right alongside it. We want them to be fully themselves, just with the capacity to stop. This diagram outlines an 8-step framework to achieve exactly that. By pairing consistent daily behavioral structure with highly specific physiological touch techniques, we actively condition your dog's nervous system to find calm. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a customized, step-by-step daily routine. You will know exactly how to guide your dog from frantic to focused. Let's start building those breaks. This slide outlines Branch 01, structure. We start here because predictable daily routines effectively lower the baseline level of arousal your dog starts from. We build a container of structure before any challenging activities begin. The first tool is the threshold every time drill. Every single time you approach a door, wait for 4 paws on the floor and a moment of stillness. Then, pause on the other side and place one hand between your dog's shoulder blades for 10 seconds. This conditions their nervous system to associate physical ease, rather than anticipation, with moving through doorways. Moving to our next step, this graphic details Branch 02, fulfillment. Meet their instinctual drives so they stop seeking frantic outlets. You must drain the right cup. High-speed, chaotic fetch can actually add fuel to an already over-aroused dog. Instead, replace it with regulating activities. Run a 10-minute scent work session, or feed them via a structured food puzzle. The nose-down posture of Scentsible is physically incompatible with frantic spinning. While your dog works that snuffle mat, sit beside them and rest one warm, still hand on their back. This somatic pairing technique anchors the physiological feeling of calm directly to the act of slow food consumption. By meeting your dog's instincts with structured, deliberate outlets, you prevent their nervous system from spiraling into overarousal. They get to work, and their body gets to settle. This chart maps an arousal curve hitting the arousal ceiling. For Step 3, regulation, intervene right before this threshold. Stop activity immediately. Wait 1 minute, then apply the occiput hold at the skull's base for 20 seconds. This forces the curve downward, delivering relief. Now that we've interrupted the spike, we move to Step 4, recovery. An overexcited dog takes a long time to return to a trainable state. By actively shortening this recovery arc, we safely widen their window for learning. Immediately after a triggering event, scatter 10 treats in the grass. While your dog searches, complete your own slow breathing cycle. You are co-regulating with them while the act of sniffing does its biological work. This progress tracker for Branch 04 shows how we measure success. Track the exact number of minutes it takes for your dog to accept food again after an event. Over a 4-week period, you will see that window shrink. Every time you deliberately practice this recovery sequence, you are actively building the physical infrastructure of your dog's internal brake system. Step 5 is communication. It addresses a frustrating reality. Any behavioral cue you give is entirely useless if your dog's nervous system is too aroused to actually receive it. We practice the whisper drill to fix this. First, perform a 30-second vagal ear rub, slow circular massage at the base of each ear, to lower their incoming arousal. Then, deliver a known cue at a low whisper, exactly once. The physical touch creates the opening. The quiet cue enters through it. Next is Step 6, autonomy. A dog who independently chooses calm has a much more durable foundation than one simply commanded to settle. We build this through Catch the Calm. Carry treats with you, and the exact moment your dog offers any spontaneous stillness, mark it. Reward them with food, followed instantly by a slow stroke down the sides of their neck. By aggressively reinforcing spontaneous calm with both food and physical touch, regulation transitions from an external, enforced role into your dog's natural default state. This map illustrates Step 7, environment. Starting distraction work too close to a trigger guarantees failure. You must find the functional distance threshold. the exact range where your dog can still accept food and follow a cue, and slowly shrink that distance over weeks of practice. We enforce this using the park and wait protocol. Before stepping into any stimulating environment, sit in the parked car. Apply a bilateral ribcage hold for 30 seconds. You are giving their nervous system a regulated anchor before the challenge even begins. Finally, step 8, handler confidence. If you are anxious or frustrated, you add neurochemical fuel to your dog's arousal fire. Your calm is the brake they do not yet have. Practice your flat energy. Before entering your dog's space during a stressful moment, inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 8. This long exhale activates your vagus nerve and shifts your body chemistry before your dog ever reads your posture. Pre-plan your responses to their biggest triggers and commit to following through on your rules with absolute, unwavering consistency. A highly regulated handler serves as the reliable external brake system the dog can borrow until their internal one is fully developed. You now have the complete 8-step framework. You possess a unified toolkit combining behavioral structure, biological fulfillment, and targeted somatic touch. These progress tracker cards represent your non-negotiable daily accountability mechanism. There are 192 precise checkpoints to guide your implementation of these specialized drills. Print out your customized 22-page guide. Prepare your snuffle mats and long lines. Commit to checking off your very first threshold skill tomorrow morning. True emotional regulation is built rep by rep. Put in the daily work, stay flat, and watch a dynamic of frustrating management transform into genuine connection.